Hello guys and welcome to Vlogging Project. It's Tony here, your favorite YouTuber. Today I'm gonna do a quick unboxing and first impressions of the Sharp Aquos Zero2, the first in the world 240 Hz screen phone, guys. Now, this is a Japan exclusive device. They have it on their major carriers over there, the three of them, AU by KDDI, SoftBank, and of course the Docomo. I've got the 906SH version, the SoftBank one, and if you buy one on eBay, that's the only place you can find one nowadays, make sure it is unlocked, guys. 100% make sure. Prices are just under £300. After you pay the VAT thanks to Brexit, it's gonna come a little bit over 300, but you know, £300 for a flagship experience, that's not too bad. The specifications are nowhere to be found on the box, so with some editing magic, I'm going to start listing them over here so you can get a better idea. So Sharp Aquos Zero2, we're dealing with a 6.4-inch 1080p OLED screen at 240 Hz. Now, Sharp is claiming that it's 240 Hz, real 240 Hz screen, not only touch sampled at 240 Hz, but actual refresh rate. We're gonna see about it. Snapdragon 855, 256 gigabytes of storage with 8 gigabytes of RAM, 12 megapixel main camera with 20 megapixel wide angle, 8 megapixel selfie for some reason. The battery inside is 3130 milliamp hours, and pretty much that is it, guys. Let's take this bad boy out of the box and see what we're dealing with over here. I like that we've got box in the box. That's the phone itself. I'm just going to leave it on the side over here for now to see what else do we have in the box. And unfortunately the box is not very generous, guys. You've got some instruction manuals over here. Let's see what's going on. Some green leaves. You know, this I really find these posters amusing, guys. This one, you know, unveils like that to show you some really old school kind of poster like stuff over here. And of course this phone wouldn't be Japanese if we don't have the funny characters and the anime themes going on. SIM ejection tool over here and 3.5mm dongle. Now let me tell you something straight away, because I've already used the phone for a few months now. Don't use it, it's trash. It's one of the worst 3.5mm dongles ever. Get the HTC or the Essential Phone 1, guys, and pretty much that is it. So the phone itself, guys, check this out. Of course it's a fingerprint magnet because it has a plastic back, but check this out. This texture over here, guys, let me get the camera to zoom. Can you see this texture? This is absolutely amazing, guys. This is really well done plastic back over here, but check this out. It feels a little bit hollow. Now at the top we've got the SIM tray and a microphone as well. At the bottom we've got three things. One of the stereo speakers is over here, USB-C. You've got another microphone, and the LED notification light is actually at the bottom of this phone, which is very clever, because when you leave the phone like that, you can actually see it from here that it has a small blinking notification LED. That's actually quite clever, guys. And over here on the top we've got an 8 megapixel camera, and this is the other speaker over here, guys. Speaker wise and anything else I'm going to talk about in my full review. This is just an unboxing and kind of a quick tour. Power button over here, volume buttons, really nice placement over here, and overall 141 grams, guys. This is pretty much one of the lightest phones nowadays, because it's almost empty, guys. You almost feel like there is no battery in this phone, and unfortunately, yeah, the battery is small, that's why it feels like that, but it is really pocketable. And the other thing you should know is the the glass fingerprint reader. It is not very good. Yeah, and the other thing you can't really tell from the camera, but the screen is ever so slightly around it like that, guys. I really can't justify it on the camera, but ever so slightly it surrounded the whole screen. So the first time you look at this phone, you're gonna be like, oh wow, what's going on here, what's wrong with my eyes? nothing. The phone is ever so slightly rounded. Don't get scared, you're gonna used to it almost immediately. But after you see this phone, sorry guys, I had a V60 at the time that I recently sold. When you see the flat screen of the V60, you definitely know the other screen is flat and this one is rounded. Now, I'm one of those guys who really don't mind curved screens. I actually prefer them, to be honest with you. They look very futuristic and they have this kind of, shine to the screen that you don't get on a flat panel. So really, I don't mind that the screen is curved. That's just something that might annoy you if you prefer flat panels. That's all. So the processor inside, Snapdragon 855 is not top of the range anymore, but still at just 1080p, this phone absolutely flies, guys. And as you can see, you're running pretty much stock Android experience. Dark mode is on, everything is on over here. About phone, check this out, guys. Android 11. Now that's actually quite amazing because my Motorola Razr 5G over here still Android 10, guys, and this phone costs like 5 times this phone. So yeah, you see my point over here. So far so good. You've got the gestures, you've got where it is the Sharp useful application. Let me check this out. Sharp useful, this and that. SH show, no, it's not this one. Sharp, where is it? Where is it, the Sharp useful application, guys? Anyways, Sharp useful, yeah. So we've got some additional features over here. But pretty much stock Android experience. And finally, considering the price, again, you can get one for about 300 pounds over here. And if the refresh rate is true of 240 hertz screen refresh, and let me show refresh rate. If that is true, then I'm going to be actually quite surprised. But you've got 120 hertz over here. One thing I'm gonna do, because I can imagine that the 240 hertz are application based. Whoever app supports that, then you're gonna get 240 hertz. But it's a little bit disappointing that you don't really get that in the menus, guys. It's only 120 hertz. What I'm gonna do is I have the bookmarks on my browser for the Samsung. Remember the first Samsung Galaxy Ultra that you couldn't switch 4K and 120 Hz at the same time? There was a workaround in ADB where you can actually manually force maximum refresh rate no matter the resolution. So I'm planning to do the same thing over here, guys, and let you know, can I force 240 Hz? Because if there is no option to switch on the 240 hertz by default, then what's the point of the 240 hertz really, if you get what I mean? So I'm gonna try to do that and report back in my full review, but for now I'm gonna be stuck at 120 hertz, and it's surprising that you can't really set it to 60 hertz as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. My voice is absolutely breaking down on me, so see ya later.